Hi, guys. Thank you for tuning in today, taking time out of your all's busy schedule. I am so very excited to be here with you all this evening. What I will be making for you all is a banana pecan bread pudding. And so, what we have here is 2 tablespoons of vanilla. I have a tablespoon of nutmeg. I have 1 1/4 stick of butter and or margarine. I have 2 large tablespoons of flour. I have 2 eggs lightly beaten. I have 3 bananas. I have some chopped pecans, and this is just your French bread. So what we're going to do is just start cutting your bread down. And if you don't have a crusty bread, white bread would do as well. It'll just be a softer pudding. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to leave them big because it's going to soak in that milk. And so I also have 4 cups of milk, which I'm sure we'll need more because we're doing a bread pudding. And we have 2 1/2 cups of sugar there. So we're just going to go in and just cut our bread in cubes. And it's just a rough chop. Just a rough cut on your bread. So we're just going to throw it in the bowl there. Go in and get the rest of the bread. And depending on how large or small you guys would like them, it's just your preference. Okay? And when I tell you this meal is not meal, I'm so used to doing the meals. But this dessert is absolutely delicious. And if you wanted to omit, guys, the bananas and the pecans, you can do that as well and just make a banana pudding. It's also good with golden raisins or just regular raisins. Either way, it's going to be delicious. So we have our bread there, and I do want those crumbs. So we're just going to throw the crumbs in right with that bread. Okay, and I'm going to get my other bowl, guys. I haven't left you at all. So guys, what we're going to do now is we're just going to go in with our 2 1/2 cups of sugar. And we're going to go in with our flour. And just mix and whisk. I'm using a whisk. So all you're going to do is whisk that. I whisked my eggs a little earlier. Beat those. So what I'm going to do is just mix that flour right in the sugar. And those are your dry ingredients. I'm going to go ahead with the nutmeg. And that just gives it such a nice flavor. And just stir that in as well. And it smells so good, okay? That was nutmeg in there. Okay, and we're going to go in with our butter. And you're just going to put that in as well. And just mix everything really well. Okay, and that's going to be your pudding. You see how that's coming together, guys? So you're going to go in with those eggs. And just mix those in as well. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so, because I'm always so excited to come in the kitchen and just share different recipes and, just to share your ideas and, what you enjoy eating. So as you see, that is your pudding mixture so far. We're going to go in with our vanilla, guys. And that's going to bump it up. And just stir that in. Smells so very good, guys. So how is everyone today? I hope everyone is doing well, eating well, and enjoying life. Your family, your friends. I don't have my grandkids this weekend. And I always miss them when I don't because I love sharing the recipes with you guys, as well as my grandkids, just to give them something, you know, through life. Because food makes you happy, something that they can share with friends and family, and, you know, it's wonderful. So we're going to go in with the rest of that milk, and that was 4 cups. And we'll probably need more because you see all that bread. So guys, I'm going to taste it for you all. Just give it a taste. Oh, I sure can't wait to eat it. I wish you guys could taste this. I'm going to grab a little bit more milk, guys. I haven't left you because I know making this bread pudding, my mom made it, but I just add different things to it just to bump it up, and it's good to always try different things. So yeah, it's just a wonderful thing. So we're going to go in with our bread, guys. And you want that bread to just soak up everything, all that good stuff. Because it is very good. So just put your bread right in there. And it's going to take on all of that good flavor in there. And I can't wait to devour it. Woo-hoo! And I'm going to do it all, guys. I'm going to do it all. Get this up. And I will be back with you guys. So we got that in there. And I'm just going to go in there and just toss everything in. Just make sure you coat all that bread. And you may have to add water as you go. I mean, not water, I'm sorry. Please don't add water. You may have to add milk as you go, just because you want it a nice consistency. You don't want it too dry. You don't want it too wet. You just want it just right. So when it bakes up, it's going to come out really good. So guys, I have the oven preheating at 375, and we're going to go in the oven with this for about 40 to 45 minutes. But once again, it just depends on your stove. So you kind of want it like that. And I'm going to add a little bit more milk. Just bear with me, guys. We started out with 4 cups. But with bread pudding, you want it to be delicious. So depending on how much bread you guys add, you'll know whether or not you need to add more liquid, more milk to it. So guys, we have that at a very good consistency, as you see. You want still a little jiggle to it, but you still want some body. So once you get it there, you know you're good to go. I'm gonna put the milk up so I can keep it chilled. We don't want any spoiled milk. I'm gonna just wash my hands up, and we're gonna add our pecans and our bananas. Just let me wash my hands. And we are going to add we're going to go ahead and add the bananas. And all I'm going to do, guys, just peel your bananas. And I'm using 3 bananas. You can use less or you can use more. It just depends on your flavor and your taste. Okay, no worries here. That's what makes cooking so wonderfully fun and exciting. And then you get to share. That's even better. So let's get rid of our banana peels here. And all we're going to do is, all I did was just put them in a bag. And you can roll them with a rolling pin, or you can just smash them up. And just so that we're not so messy. Get your hands, sometimes I like to get my hands dirty, but just gonna mash your bananas in a bag, or you can put them in a bowl separate and just mash them with a mashed potato masher, but just get them nice, and then just pour that mixture in there, and you may have to give it a nice squeeze to get it out, and that's okay. If you want to do it in the bowl with a masher, you can do that as well. So we're just going to get it all in, guys. How good is that going to be? I can tell you, so good. So we're just going to make sure we incorporate evenly. Let's get the bad banana out. You're going to just incorporate that banana all through. And what flavor, oh, it's going to be good is all I know. I can't talk because I can't wait till it comes out the oven, guys. Wee. Okay. Go ahead. We don't want to leave anybody out the party, guys. Now we're going to go in with our nuts. And that's just some chopped pecan. Get those in there. Get everything working together, guys. Okay. And it's going to be good. So that's what you want. How delicious does that look? So guys, that is your banana pecan bread pudding. And I am going to grab the baking dish. And we are going to go in this baking dish with this, guys. And what I have is a cold stick of butter. And no, I'm not going to spray the pan, guys. Because when this bakes up, and it is bread, so remember that. Look at that. This is what you want to do. Go in there with your cold stick of butter. Go all up the sides. Because boy, do we want that to have a nice crust. Okay? Yes, we do. So excited already. Husbands is going to enjoy this. And so am I. So, we're going to go in there. And you're just going to pour it in. Just get it all in there. Get some in there. Just beat your pan and get all that goodness out. Because we don't want to leave anything behind. Oh, yes. So, guys. How good does that look? And it's going to look even better. There you go. Get on in there. When we take this out of the oven. So guys, say who, say what? Banana pecan bread pudding. Banana pecan bread pudding, guys, is going in the oven at 375 for about 40 to 45 minutes. And I will be back when it's ready.